Hi, this is exercise 3.1 chapter 3 class 12 mathematics. Let's see first question here. This is the matrix, so we need to find out here order of a matrix, number of elements, and write the value of the given elements here. So first we will see order of a matrix. So earlier in my introduction video I told you that we can count rows as a top to bottom and column left to right. So let's see here. 1 2 3. So we have 1 2 3 rows and 1 2 3 4. So we have 1 2 3 4 column. So the first part we have here order of matrix. We can write 3/4, isn't it? We have 3 rows and 4 column here. Now third, number of elements. If we multiply 3/4 number of rows by number of column, we can easily get number of elements. So we have 12 elements in this matrix. Now third one we have, so we can write here 1 row 1 column, isn't it? First, if we write here AMN, so M denote rows and N we denote column, isn't it? M denotes rows and N denote column. So we have here 1 row 1 column and we have 1 row second column, isn't it? 1 row third column, same as 1 row 4 column. Second row top to bottom we can count. Second row second column, second row third column, second row 4 column, isn't it? Same as third row first column, second row second column, third row third column, and third row 4 column, isn't it? So we need to find out here A13. So where is A13? 19 equals to 90. Same as next one A21, yani we can say second row first column. So second row first column we have 35 here. Third row third column, so third row third column we have -5 here. And next second row fourth column, second row fourth column we have 12 here. And last one is second row third column, second row third column we have 5/2. So it is a question number first we did. Now move to question number 2. We have question second here. If a matrix has 24 elements, what are the possible order it can have? What if it has 13 elements? So the number of elements we have 24. So we can find out the order after multiplying the rows and columns, isn't it? So we can separate it into rows and column such a way that first we have 2 parts here. Let's see first part. We have 24 elements so far. So we can see if we separate it into 3 row 8 column, it is one order, and again 8 row 3 column. If we multiply 3 8 ja 24, 8 3 ja 24. If we put 2 row 12 column, so we will get 24 element. 12 by 2, 12 row 2 column, and more we can write here 4 6 6 4, isn't it? 24 1 124, isn't it? So we have 8 possible order. So we can write here, hence possible orders are, isn't it? So 3 by 8, 8 by 3, 2 by 12, 12 by 2, 4 by 6, 6 by 4, 24 by 1, 1 by 24. So now second part we have here. What if it has 13 elements? So if 13 elements, so we have got only 2 orders, isn't it? So we can write here possible orders are 1 multiple 13, and we can write here and put here and 13 multiple 2, because 13 is a prime number. So 13 has got only 2 factor. So 1 row 13 column, and 13 row 1 column, isn't it? Now move to question number 3 here. Question number 3 we have, if a matrix has 18 elements, and what are possible order it can have? What if it has 5 elements? So same as question number 2. So you can do yourself. Question number 3 try. Now move to question number 4. What is the question number 4 here? Let's see. We have question number 4 here. Constructs a 2 by 2 matrix A I J whose elements are given by AI I plus j whole square over 2, second I j I over I, and last one is I j I plus 2i whole square over 2. We have 3 parts here. So we need to construct 2 by 2 matrix here. So first we will do first part here. A 2 by 2 matrix can be given as A equals to A11, A12, A21, A22. These are the 2 by 2 matrix. This is the 2 by 2. So first part we can do here. Ij equals to I plus j over 2. So you can see here I denote number of row and j denote number of column. So first we will find A11. For A11 we can put 1 in place of I and j in 1 in place of j. So we will get 4 over 2. 2 2 जा 4. Similarly we can find A12. So we put 1 in place of I and 2 in place of J. So we will get 3 whole square over 2, 9 over 2. Same as we can find out 2 1. So in place of I we can put 2, in place of J we can put 1. So we can get 9 over 2 as well here, isn't it? Now last one we need to find out A22. So in place of I we put 2, in place of J we can put 2. So we will get 4 whole square. So we will get 16 over 2 to 8 ja. We get 8 here. Now we can easily put in A. Thus A equals to A11, A12, A21, A22. So we can easily put here. So A11 we have 2, A12 we have 9 over 2, A21 we have 9 over 2, and last one A22 we have 8, isn't it? So same you can do the remaining part second and part third you can do yourself. So we can write here part 2 and part third, try. You can do yourself. Same you first you can find A11, A12, A21, A22. So you can put here 1 over 1. So we get 1. 1 over 2 we will get 1 over 2, and 2 over 1 we get 2, and 2 over 2 we get 1 here. So you can put here in this matrix. Thereafter you get 2 by 2 matrix. Same as you can do third part. Now move to question number 4 now. Now move to question number 5. Sorry, question number 4 we have done. Now move to question number 5 here. What is question number 5? Let's see. In question number 5 we need to construct a 3 by 3 matrix whose elements are given. We have 2 parts here, first and second. So a 3 by 4 matrix can be given as, isn't it? We have here 3 rows and 4 columns. So let's see first part here. We have in first part Aij equals to 1 over 2 modulus minus 3ij plus k. Ij modulus minus 3ij plus j. Sorry. So now first we will find A11. For A11, so we put 1 in place of I and j in place of 1 in place of j we have. So after calculating we have minus 3 plus 1. So we will get here minus 2. So after remove modulus we have 2 over 2. So the value is 1 here, isn't it? Now next we will find 1 2. 1 over 2. 1 over 2 we can put 1 in place of I and 2 in place of j. So we can get here 1 over 2 minus 3 plus 1. So we have minus 3 plus 2. So 1 over 2 we will get minus 1. So 1 over 2. A13 we have 1 over 2 minus 3 multiple 1 plus 3. So 1/2 modulus minus 3 plus 3, we have 0/2 equals to 0, isn't it? So next one we have, so we can find all A21, A22, A23. Similarly we can find out A14, 1/2. Now we have A21 5/2, A22 2, A23 3/2, A24 we put 2 in place of I and 4 in place of J. So after solving we will get 1. Same as A31, we put 3 in place of I and 1 in place of J. So after solving we will get 4 here. Same 3/2, we got 7/2, 3 A33 we got 3, A34 we got 5. So this is the elements here. So now we can write thus A equals to, we can put A11, A12, A213, A14, same as A21, A22, A23, A24, A31, A32, A33, A34. These are the 3/4 matrix. So we can put here the element. The value of A11 we have here 1, and the value of 0 minus 1, 1/2, 0, 1/2, 5/2, 2, 3/2, 1, 4, 7/2, 3, 5/2. So we can easily put all the value here, isn't it? 1/2, 0, 1/2. So this is the first part. Second part you can do yourself. Try. Hope you understood this part. It's congested here, but you can easily understand. You need only that value. We found that value. You need to put in this matrix A11. So we put 1 in place of A11. A12 we can put 1/2. So after putting we got this type of matrix. It's required answer. Now move to next question. Question number 6 here. In question number 6, find the value of x, y and z for the following. In question number 6 we have got here 3 parts. So let's see first part here. We have matrix 2/2 and 2/2. Both matrices are equal. If the matrices are equals and the order are same, so we can take corresponding elements equal. So we can write here equating corresponding elements. Isn't it? Then we can write here 4 equal to y. So So y equals to 4 and x equal to 1. So x equals to 1 here and z equals to 3. So the value of z we have 5. Now you are talking about the elements of 5 equal to 5. You can see yourself. Now move to question number 6, part second here. Part second we have. In part second you can see order are same and the matrix are equal. So we can write here equating corresponding element, isn't it? So x plus y equals to, we have 6. We have got one equation. 5 plus z equals 5 plus z equals to 5. We have equation second. If we solve shifting 5 to the other side, so we will get 5 minus 5. So finally we get the value of z equals to 0. Now last one, x y equals to 8. We have equation third here. Now after solving equation 1 and 3, we can easily get the value of x and y. So we say from equation 1 we can find out the value of y in term of x. So after shifting x other side, we get the value of y, 6 minus x. We put equation third here, 4 sorry. Now put y equals to 6 minus x in equation third. So what will we get? We will get here x bracket 6 minus x equals to 8. 6x minus x square equals to 8. We have got a quadratic equation here, isn't it? Now we can do the factor. Add such factor. After adding we will get 6. 4 2 ja 8. Isn't it? Now x minus 4 equals to 0, x equals to 4 we have. X minus 2 equals to 0, x equals to 2 we have. Isn't it? If we put the value of x in equation third, so we will get 2 value of x. So put the value, if we put x equals to 4 comma 2 in equation third, then equation 4, then we will get the value of x, value of y, 6 minus 4 equals to 2 and 6 minus 2 equals to 4. So thus x equals to 4, y equals to 2, z equals to 0. Similarly x equals to 2, y equals to 4, z equals to 0 are the required values, isn't it? Now third part of question number 6 you can do yourself. Try. Now move to question number 7. Question number 7 as well same as question number 6. So you can do yourself question number 7 as well. Try. Now move to question number 8. So question number 8 we have objective type question. Let's see here. A equals to Aij M cross N. So if a square matrix, so we know very well the condition of a square matrix. Number of rows must be equal number of columns. It is the definition of square matrix. So M denote the number of rows and N denote the number of columns. So in this question C part we have M equals to N. It is correct, isn't it? Now question number 9 same as question number 6, 7. So it is also try. Now move to question number 10. Last question of this exercise we have. Let's see. We have question number 10 here. The number of all possible matrices of order 3 by 3 with each entry 0 or 1 is. So we have 4 part here. So we need to tell which part is correct here. So it is an important question, most important question. So let's see how can we solve it. Let's total numbers of elements in a 3 by 3 matrix. We have 9, 3 3 is 9, isn't it? Number of choices for each elements we have 2 here, because the each entry is 0 or 1, so we have got only choices, 2 choices, isn't it? Hence the number of possible matrices equals to 2 multiple 2 multiple 2 so on multiple 2 9 times, isn't it? So we can write here 2 raised to power 9. So after multiplying 2 by 9, so we get 5 to 1, 5 to 1, isn't it? So we can say here D part correct. So now this is the exercise 3.1 of class 12 mathematics chapter 3rd. Hope you understood each and every question. Thanks for watching this video. Kindly subscribe Subject Guru for getting all the notification of my videos.